Just water tonight. Yep. Boring as hell. Nothing exciting. Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. Let me talk to you. Talk to you about some Impact Wrestling from this evening. The January 18th episode of 2018. And we'll also talk about the barbed wire match. And we could just kind of roll it all into one. Not going to do a separate thing for the barbed wire match. Even though it was a separate broadcast on a completely different, thing. By the way, if you have not checked out the Twitch TV for Impact, go check it out. They've got, as far as I know, they've got no schedule. They're just throwing random stuff up there, and it's all, from what I saw, it's all classic, except for after tonight's show they played, which is interesting, they played this year's Bound for Glory. So that's actually pretty cool. But last night when they started airing stuff on Twitch, they were showing a lot of classic stuff. I tweeted out a little bit of it, some clips. Yeah, I'm learning how to use Twitch more and more. You can clip stuff from the last minute or 30 seconds or something, and then you can send that out for people to watch. It's kind of I guess it's kind of like a GIF, except it's not. I don't know. It's a clip. It's what it is. It's a little clip. And it was, oh God, now I forget the name of the team. Triple X? Is that the name of the team? The Christopher Daniels, Elix Skipper against James Storm and Harris. Oh my God. The Cowboys. The hell are their names? I cannot remember the name of. It was Triple X versus American something. Cannot remember the name of that team. Damn. Senility's kicking in, folks. Won't be long now. Unreal. But from what I watched, what they were showing on there, and I watched it for a while, and then I watched House of Hardcore and some other stuff. It's another great format, because not everybody has cable, but everybody's got the internet. Everybody. So, whatever, they're throwing content on there, great. My only question is, I'm wondering how that's going to affect people buying the app. I don't know. Well, the app is free. The content on the app is not free. Some of the classic stuff and some of the newer content that they're throwing on there from different individual independent companies is not free. But I think they should do some of it, like a little sneak preview, hey, we're going to throw this match on there, and if you like that, we'll have more on there for this price. Something like that. Like the FSW stuff, So yeah, let's talk about this Impact. It didn't blow me away like I thought it was going to. I'm not going to say it was horrible. It was just kind of it just wasn't what I thought it was going to be. The first match of the night was great, and then from there it was kind of it was an X Division title match, from newly crowned Ishimori. Was it his first defense? I think it was his first defense against Desmond Xavier. I knew they were going to knock this one out of the park. I knew this one, so I was on the edge of my seat for this one. Tremendous match. Ishimori ends up retaining. And then, from there, it was kind of a hot mess. The next match was I knew it was going to happen. Well, I should say I knew it was going to happen. I assumed what was going to happen. Congo Kong versus Chandler Park with, respectively, Jimmy Jacobs in Congo Kong's corner, literally set in the corner. That was hilarious. That was absolutely hilarious. Just picked him up like a doll and here, right, on the turnbuckle. You can watch the match from there. It was like, and then Joseph Park watched from outside in absolute horror as Chandler Park was just killed. Did not have the luck like the last match. Congo Kong just absolutely destroyed him. The funniest part of the match, which Impact actually made a gif of this, Chandler Park runs up to him and he's going boom, 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 and in his belly, and as he's hitting his belly, Congo Kong's man boobs are going boom, 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 boom. It was, oh my God, it was. I can't do that. I'm overweight. Doctor calls me obese. Not obese. But I can't do that. Oh my God, that was a riot. I spit my water out on that one. Do it again. No. But that was whatever you guys are doing with Chandler Park and Joseph Park, I can't wait to see more. Keep up the good work. I love it. They're throwing All Ego. Ethan Page is throwing 100,000% fun into Chandler Park and having a blast with it. I mean, it's over the top. It's exaggerated. It's great. It really is. And I was like I've said before, I was never a fan of the Joseph Park character. Until now. Now you have something like to put him with. Before he was like on his own and just awkward and But now I see the two together and they're playing off each other. You know, I love it. I love it. Just keep doing it. Do I hope to see Chandler Park like toughen up and psych out like Abyss does someday? I mean, he's not going to wear a mask and all that. Do I hope to see that side of him in Impact Wrestling? Yes, but for now, this is good. I like it. I enjoy it a lot. I was really looking forward to the Patron, Eli Drake, Johnny Impact match. It was from... Where was it from? I don't even know. It wasn't an Impact Zone. It was an independent, done at an independent show. Hot mess. Absolute hot mess. It was more comedy than anything. The one ref got super kicked to death in the middle of the ring because he got pissed off because he couldn't control anyone. The next ref got gravy trained, and then I don't even know what happened from there. It was just... It ended in a no contest or something. So then they declared next week at Genesis. By the way, Genesis is next week. The in-house pay-per-view. Same match is going to happen again for the Impact Championship, but there's a big but here. It's going to be in a cage. So that I'm excited about. Cage match next week. Can't screw that one up, right? Shut up. Side note. Was looking through tweets right before I started this. What? This just struck me as funny. Dixie Carter promoting the show. And then, like, a day or two ago, she was tweeting at Ethan Carter about his release and, like, tweeting at him like he was still her nephew. Is she trying to get him to take her with to WWE? It's like, don't do that. No, please. No. EC3, please don't take your auntie with you to WWE. And yes, it actually does look like he's going to go to WWE. Because whatever independent house show he was working the day of the Royal Rumble, it's his appearance is canceled. Yeah. So he's probably showing up at the Royal Rumble in some way, shape, or form. But if he shows up and they say, "Oh my God, it's Derek Bateman," I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh my ass off. Probably pee a little too. What else happened? Somewhere in the midst of all this, there was a very long replay of a match for the Grand Championship. What was it? Eddie Edwards versus the hell they call him? Aaron Rex. Almost forgot he was in there for a hot cup of coffee. I say hot cup of coffee because it was, sometimes if you're in there a little longer, the coffee gets cold. Well, he wasn't in there very long. The coffee was still hot by the time he left. But I did enjoy him in there while he was in there. Some of it. Anyways, they replay older stuff once in a while to try to get you to, they promote the app. And I was like, oh, they're going to play like a segment of this. No, they played the whole match, pretty much. So I tuned out for this one. I don't even remember who won that one. But anyways, it just, whatever. It is what it is. So, what else here? Oh, okay. KC Spinelli versus Rosemary. Good match. Rosemary wins. She didn't even have to use her mist. She psyched out her opponent. Interesting. Kind of funny. And then she was attacked by a girl named Hanaya, someone new that I'd heard a little bit about, like several weeks ago when they were doing the tapings, like, oh, so-and-so is hired or whatever. Well, now, as I was doing a little research for this before I started this, and looking at tweets and like comments underneath the tweets from Impact about this girl who attacked Rosemary, she's fired? They fired her already? What happened? Did she not attack Rosemary properly or something? Or did her attitude was stinky? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't hear any details. It's just everybody saying that she's already fired and LOL and lots of LOLs. So I don't know. So not going to get too terribly excited about this girl Hanaya, because apparently she's not going to be around much longer. Or if she's going to be in anything coming up from the future tapings. Whatever. If I find out anything, I'll try to clue you guys in as far as why she was fired. Or if you guys know while you're watching this, clue me in. Because at the moment, I am clueless. Shut up. Not always clueless. Anyways. So that's it for pretty much like the regular episode, and then I switched over to Twitch and saw that they were showing, what did they show? Oh, they showed the first two barbed wire massacre matches. The first was Sabu versus Abyss, second with Abyss versus I like to call him Mil Muertes. Judas Macias, is that what they called him? That's what they call him down in AAA. I know him as Mil Muertes and Lucha Underground. Great wrestler. Good stuff. I didn't really watch it that closely. I was doing other stuff right before, the top of the hour when they started showing the Barbed Wire Massacre 3, which was OVE. and Callahan versus Homicide and LAX. And this was, I'm not going to say I was disappointed by it, but someone messaged me right afterwards. It said, where's the blood? There was no blood. There was very little blood in this. And not that there has to be an absolute crap ton of blood. Like, I'm looking at, was it Jake? Or I get the two brothers confused, the names. Jake wore all white. I was like, oh, that guy's going to be just head to toe blood. He wore all white. No, he really wasn't at all. He got probably messed up the worst as far as getting hurt in this match, but he wasn't. It was, his clothes were still all white. It was funny. But whatever. The match was good. These guys put on a hell of a match. So the blood thing is more of a joke thing. It's not. I'm not really that serious about it. I was just surprised because knowing these guys and how hardcore they can get, I was expecting just crimson. It's like, oh, it's too violent for television. There's got to be blood everywhere. No, there really wasn't. Wasn't much, hardly at all. Was it violent? Yes. Some of the spots. Oh. The spot that I'm thinking of that was probably the most brutal, not even the finale of the match, was when Jake and I can't think of the guy's names, not Santana, the other guy, Ortiz. Was it Ortiz? I think it was Ortiz, the guy with all the hair in LAX. The Froski LAX guy. Jake goes to spear him off the apron into the table, and it almost backfires. It looks like how Jake lands next to him. It almost looks like it almost kind of reversed it into like a DDT. Like, Ortiz really didn't get hurt that much by he crashed through the table, but Jake landed on his freaking head. It was like, oh. But while he was wrapped in barbed wire, he just was wrapped over and over and over again in the barbed wire. And the looks on their faces, just priceless. Oh. So yeah, the match was a lot of fun. Conan got some revenge too, because he hit Callahan at the end of the match with a barbed wire baseball bat. Was expecting a little more out of that too. And when he hit him, he didn't just swing and, no, he hit him like, how Triple H hits everyone with a sledgehammer, hand over the metal end and wham. Yeah, that's what they did. So it was like, oh, he hit him, but the object is to protect each other in this. I get that. But like I said, I just wanted to see a little more juice. But aside from that, the match was great. These guys busted their ass. Impact promoted the hell out of it. As far as the first original content on here, like current original content, it was good. Good. I really can't complain about it. It's good stuff. And I don't know what else they're going to do on Twitch. It's like 24/7 running old classic Impact stuff, and that's great. The classic stuff. There's some really goofy, horrible stuff that they did, but like what they were showing yesterday between I still can't think of it. American Top Team. No, it was just the American Cowboys. No, what the hell were they called? Damn it. Oh, it bothers me. Shut up. Do you know? No. Anyways. So yeah, tonight was okay for Impact. It started out great and it ended great. Everything in the middle was kind of, love the Congo Kong match with Chandler Park though. That part was, loved it. So goofy. So goofy. So yeah, I mean, if Jimmy Jacobs is injured and they keep him in a managerial role, yeah. Hey, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. So, yeah, kind of a short but sweet review. Didn't want to drag this on forever. I'm tired. I still got to do one more thing tonight. Part of the hashtag 30-year anniversary series that I'm doing for releases from 30 years ago. So, that's your cup of tea. Classic rock, classic heavy metal. Stay tuned for that. And, yeah, solid episode. Was happy. Fun stuff. And props again. Hats off to the... I don't have my hat on. Hats off to the guys. Cheers. I don't have anything to cheers with either. God, I suck tonight. Props to the guys putting on the barbed wire massacre match. Just it was a tremendous success of a finish to a great feud. But now after these tapings, and I'm pretty sure this is like the end of these tapings right here, I think, maybe, I want to see more tag team stuff, not just these two guys. You gotta, yeah, I know the brand is rebuilding, new management and everything, but more tag team stuff, guys. More tag teams. Because these two can't fight forever. Damn, they'll kill each other, literally. Next week, excited for next week. Looks good. Laurel Van Ness will defend against Allie, Knockouts Championship. Like I said, Johnny Impact, Eli Drake, and Patron cage match for the Impact Championship. Excuse me, Seidel and EC3 in for the Grand Championship. No judges, no rounds, just straight ahead regular match, and that's great. I've been saying that for a while, and they listened. I'm happy about that. It's an example of them, not saying they heard me and listened to me, but it's an example of listening to the fans, because I'm guessing more fans complained other than me about how they did that, you know, or maybe new management was like, nope, we're changing that. We don't like it. So, hey, whatever. And Lashley versus Moose. End this feud, guys. Time to end this feud. This is loser leaves town match. No, I don't know. And I don't know. I'm probably missing something. I think that's it. I'm not sure. Is there a X Division match in there? Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. If there is, I guess I missed it. Hang on. Let's go up here real quick. Go through the tweets. Grand Knockouts. Anything else? And they're promoting the appearance at WrestleMania weekend too, which is cool. Can't wait to see that. Maybe they'll do that live on Twitch. That'd be cool. Hey, Impact. There you go. Show it live on Twitch. Oh, here we go. Anything else? No, those are the 4 they're promoting. There'll probably be more, though. So, who knows? So, yeah, that's it for this one. Let me know what you thought of this week's episode for Impact Wrestling for January the 18th of 2018. And let me know what you thought of the barbed wire match. You know, did you dig it? Thought it sucked? Talk to me. Let me hear you. Leave your comments below. And while you're at it, give the video a like, channel a sub, and ring that bell for notifications. We'll see you down the road for the next one.